Doing tonight. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm saying. It's been a very quick weekend. For me, anyways. Hey, PC, how you doing tonight? Appreciate you coming in. I seen that you started a TikTok. Got a DP set behind the coop. That's awesome. Should get you some. You got a new dog? Awesome. Should get you some raccoons behind the chicken coop. But my TikTok is restricted right now, so I can't comment or message or do anything on TikTok right now. All I can do is watch a video and like it. So I think it ends tomorrow though. 160-pound English Mastiff. Oh, those are those ones that have a lot of hair that you gotta brush all the time, ain't they? Because I had 6 videos taken down in one night. Because somebody more than likely got on there and reported all the videos, and 6 of them got taken down. And they told me that I was restricted until the 29th. But I appealed all the videos and won 2 of them. So 2 of the videos got reposted. And now I am restricted until the 25th at like 5 o'clock tomorrow evening or something like that. So I'll be able to post again after tomorrow. It's TikTok, that's the way people are. And it's not really the antis either, it's other trappers. It's the reason why I quit TikTok before. It's just a bunch of grown people that act like they're in high school. They get jealous. If somebody has a video that does good, they get jealous and then they'll go report all their videos. Some people are just that way, but it is what it is. Facebook and YouTube are my main things. I just do TikTok kind of on the side. TikTok helps me a lot. I do get a lot of business from it, but it's so hard to keep on going. So it is what it is. But I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I hope everybody's weather today didn't suck like ours did. It was 105 today when I looked at the thermometer, and we had no breeze. So just pure sunlight and hot. I see. Well, tell them I appreciate it. I will be having some more videos here soon, especially when trapping season starts getting closer. My plans were to be able to go to some conventions this year, and I'd have a whole lot of videos and whatnot from those, but that's not going to happen, so we'll see. I might still get to go to a couple, but we was hoping to go to the Missouri one, but the fire department, one of the fire departments that I volunteer for has an event going on. So now it's kind of deciding if I want to go to the convention or if I want to go to the fire department thing. You know, I mean, I could like go to the convention on Thursday and Friday and just miss Saturday, but you know, that's like the big day. So, I don't know. I mean, even if I left at like 10 o'clock Saturday, that's awesome. Your temperature today was 107. Yeah, when I looked, ours was 105, and I was fixing a flat on my wife's car. It was not the funnest of times, but it's been needing done, so I did it. I got tired of airing it up every time we went somewhere. Hey, Billingsley, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in tonight. Hope you had a good weekend. Did you work the cell barn yesterday? Hey, Derek, how you doing tonight? Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Or I hope you all did have a good weekend. It's over now. What? Oh, my fingers hurt like a mofo. This one's bleeding. This one's just completely worn down raw. Well, I guess it is bleeding underneath too. Uh, at our church, after we had church today, they're getting ready for VBS all this week. So I stayed and helped my mom. She wanted to put some balloons up. She said some. I ended up blowing up and tying like 400 balloons. So my fingers are killing me now. My mom's like, she's like, could you do this as a full-time job? I was like, no. I'd have to be making some killer money to sit and tie balloons all day long. Because I did it for 3 hours and my fingers are done. I don't know. All I know is this thumb right here hurts. Like there's a blood spot under this nail and it hurts. But you have some sore lips? Actually, I don't because my mom was nice enough to go buy a little uh, balloon air up or blower up thing. A little machine that blows up balloons. So I didn't have to blow them with my mouth. I just had to do the little ones. There's some little ones that the machine would blow up. But just sitting there and tying all of them, my fingers are hurting. You can call me a big puss, it don't matter. My fingers are killing me. Shouldn't have any hot air yet. I'd make a horrible clown. I would. I'd be the kind of clown that's just not the fun, happy kind of clown that's going to tie you up a little wiener dog and give it to you. I'd be more the clown that's spraying water in everybody's face. A balloon was no. A balloon didn't do anything to me. 300 plus balloons did something. It's like I took a sander and just held it to the end of my thumb for like 2 minutes and then took it off. Like the end of these two fingers are like almost numb.
We found the balloons from Dustin.
Yeah.
They were under
This one was bleeding earlier.
That was in the box under her craft table that had all the little, like, the pool noodle thingies in it, like the wreath thingies. It was in with all those.
Yeah.
And so your
But
mom
I like one of the balloons like started peeling the skin off my nail, and that was like just a little, like 2/3 the way through. So by the time I got done, it was not doing good.
Make it to the call at Walmart?
Like an 85, 90-year-old man. I had him inside sitting on one of the little carts.
Were you the first one there?
No, I didn't get there until 20 minutes after the call came. I was at the church. And I had to stop and get gas. And I didn't think there'd be enough to get me there. You be putting your hand in traps, clown? I do that all day. It don't matter. All-time remedy for sore finger. Yeah. Say, y'all say what you want, but until you've set and tied 300 balloons,
Tell them I'll send them videos.
or
I'll send them videos.
you're gonna send everybody videos.
No, just Jamie.
Oh, just Jamie.
I don't have, well, I guess I
It's
do have
literally like we had these. My mom had these 16-foot. It was like a plastic roll that had holes, and you stuck balloons in it, and it made you could make an arch or something with the balloons. We filled 3 of those plumb full, 3 or 4 of them plumb full. Yeah. Stupid dog. Said they break hands. I showed them the video. Yeah. They don't. There was somebody had commented on there once, and they said, "I have a trap that would break your hand and probably take it clean off." And I said, "There's no legal." I said, "There's no legal trap out there that could do that." He's like, "I got one." He's like, "It's a bear trap with teeth on it." I said, "Well, for one, if it's got teeth on it, it's not a legal trap." It is in my state, and I was like, "No, no." Like, possibly in another country, but to my knowledge, I'm 98% sure there's no states in the United States that allow traps with teeth. Have to go to bed. All right, PC, I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you on the next one. When you make 300 pizzas in a few hours for Super Bowl.
I just received a public service from one of the employees at Dollar General in Anderson about a possible physical domestic going on at pit stops. I've got 106. I was on the
Fun.
route. I'm going to be in route to back them.
Dude, I've made,
Vehicle did leave, and
I don't know how many pizzas, but I've made
I'll get a vehicle description if good, they can be on the lookout for it.
easily 150. When I was a chef, we used to have, for like 6 months, we had pizza every single Friday. And in the Walmart building I worked in, I think there was 3,800 employees, and we fed them all every day. And, we had different stations, so the pizza was only one of the stations. But we'd make 150 pizzas for that. And we didn't have a pizza oven. We had a regular 2-stack oven. We had 2 sets of the 2-stack ovens. We didn't have a pizza oven. So, yeah, that was fun. What the people think of. The 550 got in the month before I was trying the dogs. Can't get the dog to go into the pan. Tried bending the bar with the dog. I think the frame is bent. If anything, it would be if the jaw is going all the way down and laying flat, So it would either be the jaw, but if it's laying flat, then it's probably the flat piece of metal that holds the dog. You might need to bend that up.
I guess I don't have all the picture of it.
Yeah.
But I sent him some.
You can use teeth in the water only here. See why? I don't understand why you didn't want to use teeth. Then you couldn't. I mean, you couldn't really let anything go that you didn't want to catch. $3 conveyor of them. Yeah, we just had double stacks. The springtime maybe slid back too far.
County, I'll be out with 106.
What's that for? Said about 4. Yeah, the most we could do was 16 pizzas at a time. And glad for me last year. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate you coming in. I normally go live like 3, sometimes 4 times a week, but we've had so much going on the last couple of weeks, and I volunteered at 2 fire departments. So there's a lot of times that my evenings are spent on calls or something like that. So I try to go live when I can anymore. But I appreciate you coming in. You tried bending it. I don't have a trap in the house right now, but that's not the right kind of trap though. So where your dog connects, there's a little flat piece of metal that, like, your jaw is going to set on this flat piece of metal almost, and the dog's connected to that. You might have to bend it towards the jaw. I think the frame was bent from the factory. I don't know, I'd have to check it out or something. I think because the frame wouldn't keep the dog from going down. If the frame was bent, it would, like, your jaws would be tweaked. But if your jaws are still sitting level, I guess what I'm trying to say, like, if you set the trap and the jaws both set down flat, then your frame's not bent. But now if you're having a problem with the jaws going all the way down, your frame might be bent. I just know that most states don't allow traps with teeth. You can't even hardly really buy them anymore. I think the frame was bent from the factory. Like I said, it's hard to find that the dog sick tooth is bent down. Are you talking about the frame? Are you talking about just the flat piece of metal that the dog's hooked to? Or are you talking about the whole bottom of it? Send me a picture of it tomorrow. Alright. Because that piece of metal, or the flat piece of metal that the dog connects to, you should be able to move that whole piece back and forth with, like, a pair of pliers. You can put it in a vise if need be and just tap it with a hammer. The bottom. You're saying the bottom's bent? That'd take a whole lot of force. I'm trying to think. I would say it's hard to tell without seeing it. So you're saying the levers. You're saying with the spring set on the levers or the spring set on the bottom of the trap? I think tooth traps are easier than padded jaw traps. I've never used one. I do, but Wisconsin you can only use lures. That's the first time I ever heard that. Yes, I do. I sell lots of brands of baits and lures. I sell mine, Billingsley, that's in here. I sell some of his, and I have many, 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 many others. On the bottom. I'm trying to think. Is where well, now people just want to be done with pizzas.
Yeah, conservative. I'm actually running up here on 59 to get there to see if I can spot a deer vehicle.
I get that. That's how it was when I was a chef. I mean, like as you were closing, people would be showing up, and it's like, come on now.
I just made it to get them with negative contact, so you can go ahead and show me clear.
Have to take the pan off. Vent it out. That's strange. I haven't heard of that yet. It's kind of what I'm trying to think. Like, let me use lure. That is strange. But yeah, I sell lures, many different brands. They're all listed on my website at Blakely'sTrappingSupplies.com. I do not have a catalog. I've had a few people requesting a catalog that I could just like send them through email and stuff. So I'll probably be working on one of those at some point. The problem with paper catalogs is price changes are so frequent, and I get so many emails all the time of people just wanting me to send them a catalog. They'll send me an email just with their address and say, send me a catalog. I get those all the time, and it's like, it would cost me $7 to ship a catalog. Your 550s, you would start with taking your springs off. Once you take the springs off, the rest just comes apart real easy. But you got to be careful when taking the springs off, or they could get you. I've been whacked in the finger by a spring, and it didn't feel real good. But you take the springs off, and then to get the jaws out of the you use a big pair of pliers, and you just kind of squeeze the jaws together, and they'll come right out. All right, Billingsley, I appreciate you coming in. Have a good night too. Jamie, I'm good. Oops, that's not hurting. Yeah, I try to make it as simple as I can. and I'm always trying to switch it up a little bit. YouTube it, yeah. There's a lot of videos on there, but like I said, you'll start with taking the springs off, and then get a pair of pliers and pinch the jaws, and it'll come out. Pull the jaws out of their little slots. And once you take the springs off, your levers will fall flat, and then you can just pinch those jaws, and they'll go like this. When you pinch them, they'll come like that, and you just take them out of the slot that they go in. Yeah, I seen that video today. My TikTok is restricted right now, so I can't comment on anything. I can't post anything. I can't do anything. Can't send messages. All I can do is watch videos and like them. That's all I can do right now. I woke up Friday morning, I think. I woke up Friday morning, and I had 6 videos taken down. So somebody got in there and reported all my videos. Billy made a video calling them liar. That's all they ever do. I don't see how Billy even seen it, because he has Billy blocked, unless Billy created another TikTok. He's already got like 3 of them. But see, Nick does nuisance trapping. So a lot of those beavers and groundhogs and stuff like that come from nuisance jobs. People hate me everywhere. What it is, it's not... People can't stand someone... There's a lot of people out there that just can't stand to see somebody else do okay. That's what happened last time. I started doing fairly okay on my TikTok, and my videos were starting to get a decent amount of views, and then all of a sudden, for like 3 days in a row, I was getting videos taken down, and then my account was restricted for like 3 weeks. I won't say who's doing it, but I know who it is. Mm-hmm. It's Billy and Songball. They keep creating new accounts, and as I've said, my TikTok that I have now, I've never had a warning or anything like that. And then I woke up Friday morning and 6 of my videos were taken down, and they told me the next time I would just lose my account. So I went from never having a warning or anything to losing my account. Pretty much. Central Line Adventures, appreciate you coming in. And yeah, that's pretty much. That's what I deal with the most. I receive so much hate from other trappers that it's ridiculous, and a lot of it, 99% of it, is over nothing. That's why a lot of times anymore I try to just stick to myself, like try not to. I'm being a whole lot more careful with who I sponsor and all kinds of stuff like that. Because I've been burnt many times now. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Like I said, I'm the kind of guy that is always going to be there for everybody and always going to be doing stuff for other people. So when I see people saying things or accusing me of stuff, really hurts. Like, I take that very personal because I'm like the last person to do anything negative to anybody. I know,
It's more of a baby though,
and I appreciate it. I say I have way more good people that I deal with than bad, but sometimes those bad people are just, they make it real rough sometimes. Yeah, and that's the thing. Most of the hate that I've gotten since I've had my business has been from other trappers. And a lot of times it's from people that I have been over backwards for multiple times, and all of a sudden they just blow up on me for no reason. So, like from here on out, I'm gonna be a whole lot more careful and particular on who I donate to, who I sponsor, anything like that, because I've been burnt too many times now from different people. Can't hate us, we give you the name. Yeah, I know, I feel like your son. I feel like my son. If anything, I would be like your son. When I met you, you was just country roads living. Now you're pizza boy country roads living. And we talk about Hawaiian pizza every time I'm on a live. Which is funny because it's the one thing that I don't like. Hmm. Although, Jamie, I'm trying to figure out how to get a hold of the Craving Capsaicin guy. Because I want to send him my hot sauces to try out.
It'll be kind of weird if that creepy there.
Well, I could adopt somebody twice my age. Ain't no wrong with
She's that old.
that. Nine.
737 Old Mill Route Road. RP6's been having problems with people on this property that he just moved on to. Right. Before he's further, and he says that he thinks the deputies that are walking around and they're refusing to announce themselves. I advise him I'm not showing any deputies down at that address. I would have one reach out to them.
Interesting.
Psycho.
Well, I am from West Virginia, where your son's your brother and your wife.
Seems like they need
Yes.
to- Seems like you
I heard a thing the other day, and they said that it's not my immediate family. It's just my mom's sister's kid. It's like, okay. It's like they say, well, they're my third cousin. It's like, well, quit counting them. Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey. Pizza boy will hook you up with some pizza. He's top 10, technically top 5 fastest pizza maker in the world. I guess I could say top 5 pizza maker in the world for Domino's. Guess I could say that. And I'm looking at getting a job. Not sure what or where yet, but it will probably be nights, so I can still run my business and still go on calls for the fire department and stuff like that. I think other companies judge pizza making like Domino's. Oh, fun. Yeah. I know quite a few people from West Virginia through the trapping world. That's where Nick Biggs is at. You know, I haven't heard from Scab in a while. I haven't heard from him for like a week and a half. I guess he did comment on one of my videos like 3 days ago. But Charleston. That's Missouri. From one side of Missouri to the other is like 5 hours. That's if you just like went straight across. Now, if you go to the very south, it's even farther because the state goes like this, and then right on the southeast corner it goes like this, and then back down. So it's even further. But like from where I live, I'm 3.5 hours from Kansas City, and like 4.5 from St. Louis. As far as it's like I told my wife, if I'm gonna get a job, if it's something I think I'm gonna hate, then I want to make decent money. If it's something I think I'll have fun doing, then I don't really care about the money. Thinking about applying at the jailhouse, become a corrections officer. I know.
They'll interview you, background check, and you'll start that day.
Yeah. Was it Jessica that told you that?
Yeah.
She told me that the other day. Well, I was going to apply the other night, but you have to print your application off, fill it out, and take it there. And I'm like, where do you still have to take an application? So, next time I go to Pineville, I might stop by and do that. But yeah, but I have to take it there to drop it off. I'm driving my way. Next time you take a vacay, what are you gonna do this way? See some states you've never seen before? You can stop at St. Louis and take a tour of the Anheuser-Busch. They give you free beer. I've never been there, but it's like they take you through the whole place. It's like a museum walkthrough kind of thing. But I've never been there. I just know a lot of people enjoy it. Pretty sure it's free. And then they have a by the Busch Stadium. They have a free museum that's like for the Cardinals and stuff. That's really cool. We got to go there the year that it opened. And it's free too. Do the power tour thing when you're in Drama Square Money. Yeah. Um, there's a lot of museums like around me. It's like a 6-day event. We gotta fix it first. Yeah. You what? Pizza boy. Yeah, there's a lot of cool things to do in Missouri, I guess. Cool things if you've never done them before. I should say that. Like we have a lot of museums and stuff here close to the house. But, you know, once you go somewhere so many times, it's like a chore to go. It's like, oh, God. Kind of one of those things. But anyway, who's getting ready for trapping season? We got a raccoon, possum, and skunk season coming up here pretty soon. You having fun over there? I haven't done anything but rust your traps. I haven't even done that. I haven't done anything. Literally nothing. I'm kind of contemplating on getting into some doing nuisance trapping more. Kind of been thinking about that. Get some more advertisement going and do some more things like squirrels and stuff like that. A lot of squirrel calls around here. Try for your first beaver. That's awesome. Yeah, I need to get me a place that I can really go trap beaver. I found a place that had a bunch of beaver chewings last year, but the lady that owned it, the land, passed away. So I don't know who's gonna inherit the land or what's gonna happen to it. How's that look wet? How's it wet?
Is the rice?
Price is charged, shouldn't be wet. That's weird. Have a nice, yeah. I'm seriously thinking about just dipping my traps in paint this year. I had it made up my mind that I was gonna boil them with logwood, but
16 to 14.
I'm really thinking about just dipping them in paint now.
If you don't mind, sir, while you're down there, they have 8 handcuffs. If you can grab them for him and put them in his box.
Did I hear that right?
What?
He has handcuffs. If you can grab them for him, put them in his box. Is that what she said? That's awesome. I have one place I know of that I could possibly go trap beaver, but I'm not too sure on if any really go through there. I've never tried it. The only paint I've ever tried was some cheap spray paint, but I don't know. I'm thinking about getting some paint and just dipping them. Auto paint, yeah. A lot of people use the Rust-Oleum paint, but here at our hardware store, they got a bunch of. Well, not our farm supply store. They got a bunch of different paints, like tractor paints and stuff like that. I think that would be some really good paint to use in tractor paint. I don't really care the color. A lot of people say that you've got to have a dark color so it blends into the dirt. And I'm like, I know a lot of people that catch lots and lots and lots of coyotes that use green traps, yellow traps, red traps, blue traps. So, and yes, even pink and purple. But paint a few and all the rest, yeah. So I've never, the one uh, I spray painted one just to see how I liked it. First catch that I got was the raccoon, and the raccoon just took all the paint off the trap. But then again, it was cheap spray paint, so that is what it is there. But yeah, I forgot when our raccoon season is. I think it might start August 1st, so that's in like a little over a week, something like that. It's covered with dirt, and I don't see it anywhere. Yeah, well, that's but then again, I don't know. Because if it's going to be 110, 115 outside like it has been, I'm not putting traps out. Uh, just show up to dead animals. Be dehydrated from the heat and crap. Even at night, here lately at night, if it gets below 85, it's a cool night. Just so late. Needs more milk. Hard to get a job. Although, our gas did go down to 372. I hope it continues to go down, but my hopes ain't very high. Jesse James Days is next month, right? August, September, and then Jane Days is September. I'm saying if we do Jane Days, we can't go to the Missouri Convention. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Make a water bowl set? Yeah. Pretty much. Still above $4, $4.55, yeah. Well, that's what I don't get. Friday, gas at Walmart was $3.98. In the last 48 hours, gas is lowered 4 times. I don't see how they can do that. Between Friday night and Saturday afternoon, they lowered the price 3 different times. It's like, how can you change the price of gas 3 times in one day? And then I went there again today, and it went down another 5 cents. It's like, okay. 4.29, yeah. I'm glad ours is finally starting to go down. We got up to 4.72 at one point. We got to the point where, it costs $20 just to go to church and back. It's like, this is ridiculous. Now we can go to church back and go to church for $20. I need to get my truck fixed when I need to. When I get a job, it's probably the first thing I'll do is put some money to the side to get my truck fixed. Because it's not been running for almost 7 months. Because it quit running like January 8th or something. So, and it's been almost 7 months since I've got to drive my truck. So, that sucks. What's everybody got planned for this week? Your church is 2 miles away. Our church is, I'm gonna say about 6 miles.
More than that.
6 to 8. That's all it is. It's not that far.
Nine 9.9 miles.
Mhm. Hey James, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in tonight. All right, Country Line, I appreciate you coming in. Hope you have a good night and hope you have a good week coming up. I won't be on too much longer. It's getting to be kind of late. Hey Case, how you doing?
Hey, Tony, go ahead.
Appreciate you coming in tonight.
It looks like they're actually going to be on Bear Hollow. It's near the roadway. They're close to the gate that's blocked. I believe I may know the others. I'm going to try to contact them here in just a second and show that the dispatchers requesting an ETA. Copy, County, thank you. I'm just about to 90 now.
Hey PA, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Hope you're all having a good weekend. Or had a good weekend. It's over now. Time goes by fast. Not too bad. Sweet. I will, supposed to get my furs tomorrow. I'm excited about that. My brother said he was going to buy one for me, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. I wanted to buy one of the Fox. I was going to get a tan one of them. But then he said he wanted one, so I decided I'd just get it tan. If he pays me for it, then yeah. But if you don't pay me for it, then no. I don't know, that's what I said. I ain't seen Scab, and it's been over a week. He commented on one of my videos like 3 or 4 days ago, but other than that, I ain't heard from him in a while.
Want to share it to them this week?
I don't know. He's being an old sleepy man. Yeah.
I don't have to message people on YouTube.
No, you can't message anybody on YouTube.
I don't have them on Facebook.
I don't think he has a Facebook. He don't have TikTok. I don't know. I know I haven't seen him in a few days. don't know what's going on. Oh, it's been an exciting week, I guess you could say. It's been a hot week. Very, 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 very hot. Where did those mouse shoes come from?
Well, those for Travis. Those are the shoes that Julie gave me.
What size are they? Seen him twice in the last couple of weeks. I know he said something a little while back about thinking about switching to MeWe or something instead of YouTube. MeWe's another social media platform. StreamYard's just a thing you can go live off of. But I don't know. So I've had so much stuff going on lately that time just zips by. He said something about switching to MeWe instead of using YouTube, like posting all his videos on MeWe instead of YouTube. I know he was live a while back and he said that he might do that. I don't know if he was having problems with YouTube or what. Yeah, I don't know. I need to get my giveaway on YouTube going again. I had a giveaway going on YouTube for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So what's everybody doing this week? What's everybody's plans? Anybody doing any fishing or trap prep or anything like that? Is anybody going to the NTA this next weekend? Starting Thursday. There's going to be a whole lot of people there. My plans were to be there, but that didn't happen. Working on the roof of weather promotes. That sounds like fun. We're actually, they're actually calling for a little bit of rain this week. That'll be fun. Kind of forgot what rain looks like. $15 Monday. At least you were catching.
There's no rain in the forecast.
Yeah.
Every Saturday.
I know we catfish the creeks most of the time, but if we catch a catfish, we're doing good.
This is Center, Pineville PD.
What?
Senator 42. Yes, ma'am. Just released a wiser. He is going to head right out of our parking lot. He has a tie-dye tank top, black shorts, and flip-flops on.
I always think that's funny.
Yeah.
I always think that's funny. When they release somebody from the jail. No, we're releasing this person. This is what they're wearing. Okay.
Oh, we're releasing them. It's
It's whenever their sentence is up. If they got arrested this time and they were supposed to serve a week or whatever, this is the time they get released. Got two smallmouth and creek chub, this one going. And hook, tickle, sideways, Rochester. That's crazy. Interesting, that's for sure. It's crazy that he just held on while he was reeling him in.
Hey, Johnny. Go ahead. Have you had any luck trying to get a hold of the owner? Thinking that's a negative. We've had negative contact.
That's crazy. Weird stuff happens sometimes.
Very massive bulls moving their way up north.
Weird stuff happens sometimes. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, guys. It's 11:30. I'm pretty tired. Yeah, it happens. There's times that I'm like, something happens and I'm like, oh man, I should have videoed that. So, it happens. Often, actually. But anyways, appreciate everybody coming on. Hope you all have a great week. I'll try to go live at some point this week. Not sure when, but we'll try to get a live done this week. So I appreciate it. Hope you all have a good night. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you all in the next one. See, caught with line around my mouth and teeth. That's crazy. We'll see you guys.